edges to go sideways, so I'm going to change it. See how the other tool like works out better. Like the edge isn't like slanting when I drag it out. It's like following the flow of the connecting of the topology around it better. Yeah, you gotta have to like try out different tools, see which ones work best for whatever it is that you're working on. What the heck was I saying before? Yeah, 3D Max is retopologizing the glitch. Yeah, when you go around your entire mesh and you try and close it, sometimes there's like some kind of a slit in it, in the mesh, in the retopologized mesh. And when you try and bake out the normals, it always comes up, and you can't seem to get rid of it. It's a weird glitch, and you can't seal it. It's a weird. I think it's a glitch. But besides that, like the retopo tools in Max were like, it doesn't always happen. It's like on like odd occasions it comes up. So maybe I was like doing something wrong when I was retopologizing in Max, or the people I saw retopologizing in Max were doing something odd that they weren't aware of. Who knows? But other than that, it was like pretty awesome working in Max. Maybe I'll retopologize in Max some other time and do a tutorial on that. 3dCoat. Yeah. Why did I decide to retopologize using 3dCoat? Yeah, the reason why I decided to try out retopologizing using 3dCoat is because I heard of a tool, the auto retopology tool. It's supposed to be like revolutionary or something like that. Essentially, all you do is you make strokes, defining like where you want like very specific edges to be, or to like define the flow of your edges, right? And then you click on the retopology tool, and automatically the thing retopologizes your mesh for you, and it looks spectacular. I wanted to try it out because I figured it would be a lot faster and easier than essentially contouring every single increment of the surface. It's got to be a lot faster and easier to do than going like contouring every inch of your model. It's got to be. Unfortunately, the version that I found, the version I'm working with, oh, I'm gonna need to clear these strokes here. They're kind of in the way. Okay, yeah, the version that I'm working with didn't seem to have the retopo function in it, so I wasn't able to get it to work, unfortunately. The version I was working with, of 3dCoat, was version 3.0 point something or the other. And the earliest version I've seen the automatic retopo functioning thingy was version 3.5. So if you're able to like find a copy of 3.5 and try it out, you know, it's good, you know. Try it out. If you're doing like retopology work, try it out. I'm trying to like compare like the different sides and make sure they match up. 3dCoat's supposed to have like some kind of symmetry type thing. I have yet to figure out how to like get the thing to work. I guess I have to like go back and shift through the tutorials in order to figure that out. I suppose you can like take it into like another 3D application and just like copy and flip and attach the thing, just mirror the thing, and it'll be fine. But since the entire thing was like ZBrushed, right? I don't think I made like I don't think I ZBrushed it like symmetrically. I figured that if I did it symmetrically, it wouldn't like create a pattern type thing, and it wouldn't look like as natural and organic if like both sides were equal or the same. So that's why I didn't like do it symmetrically. But it may if you're not like too concerned about that and you just wanted to like do it faster and easier, then doing it symmetrically might be better to like do it that way instead. Yeah, now you can see the add and split tool in action the way it should have been used. That's the way it should have ended. So, you know, I think it's good to try out different things, different applications. You never know what you can find. Sometimes you find like faster and easier and better ways of doing things. And, you know, it's good to like explore, you know, learn. seek out new worlds and new civilizations and boldly go where no person has gone before. Okay, now that all my edges are like nice and defined and stuff, I should have zoomed out, but you know, like all the edges are nice and defined. I'm going to use strokes to like connect everything together. So I'm going to like draw out everything else out here. And now with all of my strokes in there, defining the rest of my topology here, I'm going to hit the enter button, and it's automatically going to like put polygons everywhere that was already defined. Anywhere where it sees a quad, it'll put polygons there. But as you can see, if there are like n-gons, then it'll have problems. Or if it's got areas where it's like, I don't know what to do with this, then it'll like leave a hole there, and you kind of have to like go back in there and like fix those parts. But being able to like draw everything out with a stroke tool as opposed to like manually contouring everything is definitely like faster and easier. I think like the trick to doing like fast and quick and easy topology work in this application is like defining the edges properly first, and then with your retopology tools, and then doing strokes for like all large and flat areas. I think that might be like a faster and easier way of doing topology work. What happens if I relax everything? Relaxing stuff might be bad because it changes the topology, right? And now it no longer matches the high poly. Like things that should be in corners, edges that should be in corners are no longer in corners and stuff like that because of relax. So I'm not going to use relax here. Oh, over here, I accidentally affected something on the other side of the mesh, so I have to go back and fix this area over here. I'll just rebuild it a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna try and use a brush and tweak this a bit. Why is this still unequal? It does not make sense. Let's see what the subdivide does. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, you can like try using subdivide. That might like pan out for you, make it more equal and stuff like that. But on the other hand, it might F up on you too. It can also help with like showing different kinds of problems in your mesh. Yeah, I don't think I'll use subdivide here though. Normally you want to have a quads as opposed to n-gons or tris. For anyone that has studied 3D, they'll know why. Anyone that hasn't, there's like a technical reason for it, and there's also an aesthetic reason for it, right? Technically speaking, it's easier for the computer system to crunch the math because more of the numbers are even, right? And aesthetically speaking, it's better because when the mesh moves, it comes out like looking more natural and even and stuff. So there are two different. It just moves better. There are two different reasons for doing it that I know of. Okay, that fixes it. That fixes it. There we go. Just split this down this way instead. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's not really much else to do here as opposed to like checking out the mesh and making sure everything looks okay. As far as I can tell, things are relatively fine. So I'm gonna like tie this up. I suppose that's all for now. For all you people out there, be creative, have fun.